What is happening? We are about to embark on a 1-year journey. And first of all, we are so excited.
So excited, so grateful, cannot wait for this.
1-year trip is absolutely amazing that we get to do something like this. And we leave in like 6 hours. Like, it's time to go. We are not packed yet because we want to show you how we are going to pack for this trip carry-on only.
Carry-on only with a book bag.
Here's how this is going to work. We're going to show you exactly what we are bringing, starting with our bags, then our clothes, then our toiletries, electronics, and extras. Funsies.
Funsies for the kids.
This is very important to my son. We're going to strap this to the edge of my son's book bag and hope that the people in Air France are feeling generous and kind. Let's see if we can tackle this problem.
This is the bag we took last year, a massive checked bag.
And this is the bag we're taking this year.
We are going to get stacked up with 4 carry-ons from Carl Frederick. And we went all out with these bags because we need them to be durable, we need them to be tanks, we need them to last us the year. In this video, we'll be going over brand names of all types of different items. If you choose to get this, that is amazing. If you want any other suggestions, we have reviewed a ton of bags and luggage. I'll list some of those videos below in the description. Now, the kids are using the Carry-On Core by Carl Frederick. It does have a zipper closure, but is nice and spacious and built like a tank. As you can see, ours are just a touch bigger. This is the Carry-On Hybrid, and these do not have zippers. They are a clasp close, nice rivets on the side, beautiful design. The bag setup. For the kids, we have these really affordable bags from Amazon, right around $25. I did a whole review on these, which I will link above, but you have a shoe compartment, a spot for their iPad, plenty of space and storage for them. For us, makes for a great weekend bag while we're out and about. Durability, so far, it's lasted us a year of pretty hard travel. Let's see if it lasts another one. Allie is going with the Transit Travel Bag from Wandered. Plenty of storage, pockets, and organization in this bag. She really likes using it and is held up to the durability test and some. I am going with the Packed Travel Bag. This is the version 2, and it picks up every piece of lint or hair humanly possible. But aside from that, it almost functions as a carry-on, the way it opens and all of the compartments and organization it has in it. I've done more in-depth reviews on all these bags, which again, I will link in the description. First up, underwear and socks. 8 pairs of each. Next up, pants. 2 nicer pants from 686, 2 joggers from Vuori, 2 athletic pants, one from REI, one from Patagonia, and then 1 pair of kind of sweat lounging around pants from Vuori. Plus, I'll be wearing a pair of pants. That gives me 8 total pant options. Then we have shorts. 3 pairs of shorts from 686. 686 will be a common theme in this video. They are not sponsored. I just really love their gear and it is high quality. 2 bathing suits, 2 pairs of athletic shorts, onto t-shirts, and I keep it really simple. I have 5 black shirts just from Hanes, simple, easy, and I like the way they fit. I have 2 nicer shirts from Vuori, and then I have 3 athletic shirts. Oh, and 1 fun going out button-down shirt. Long sleeve. I have a lightweight jacket from Patagonia, 2 really lightweight hoodies from 686, a long sleeve from REI, and a hoodie from Lululemon. I'll also be wearing a hoodie from Cuts. And I know what you're probably thinking, how are you gonna fit all those clothes in there? Well, we do have this secret weapon, but we'll get into that later. Next up, toiletries. For toiletries, I'm gonna keep it real simple. A nice easy toiletry bag from Gravel, clear and see-through, small travel toothpaste, foaming soap sheets, deodorant if I need it while I'm traveling, flat pack hand sanitizer, which I love, a Philips beard and hair trimmer for the hair I have left, one of our newest additions to the travel kit, this toothbrush from Surrey. This is a UV toothbrush cleaner as well as a charger, so we will be taking 4 of these even though they create a little bit of bulk. Next up, electronics. And remember, I need everything to create a high quality YouTube video, so I will be figuring out how to get that stuff in my carry-on also. We have our Ray-Ban Metas that I enjoy using while traveling. We have an Insta360 camera. We have our wireless mic set up. We have an extra light in case we need it. We have our DJI Osmo 3. We have our Shure microphone that we need for good audio. And we have our Azurin travel projector, which I absolutely love. Then we have the Epica Tech Pouch. Inside the Tech Pouch, we have a 20,000 milliamp battery bank that we will need while we're out and about. We have our handy travel luggage scale. We have this HDMI stick, so if we're out and about, plug this into a TV so we can get connected. Tripod for our DJI, a few mini noise machines, which are amazing to have. We have our Ivy Mini photo printer. And then on this side, you can see I've stacked in some wire and cable management that we'll need while we're on the road. Probably my favorite category because it's the extra funsy stuff. Travel laundry setup. We have a dry bag, we have a laundry cord, we have some detergent sheets in here. We love traveling with this to get us started, or if we're in a bind. Filming things, you know, a nice long extended tripod for the Insta360 to get some cool shots. And this is gonna be my main tripod by Ulanzi. I love having an everyday pack while we're out and about. Keys, cards, something really tight and slim. This one is from TomTalk. I have in here an extra mic, another power adapter and some cables. That's just to kind of pack it down for the trip, but this will be for everyday use while we're there. Rain jacket from 686. Love this one. Tripod from Craft Geek. Sunglass case holder that packs flat if you need it to, but will protect the glasses during travel. I can get one more pair in here. It's perfect. Flat water bottle for the plane, which I love having. Another pair of shoes, just a little bit nicer than the going out shoes. This is my 3.5 liter sling from TomTalk. You want a bag that you can have easy access to on the top of your book bag that you take out when you get on a long flight that you can use. So for me, I have some hand sanitizer wipes in here. We'll probably throw some face wipes in here. We have some extra cash. I have a smaller battery bank. I have some USB cords that I know will plug into the plane if the kids need a charge on anything. And then we can keep some more important documents up front if we need to. And then in the back, I can store my credit cards, passport, or anything else that we need easy access to while we're flying, but keeping it nice, safe, and protected. That's a wrap on the gear. And I know what you're thinking.
It won't even fit. Not even a little bit. You might as well quit. Oh, but I got a secret weapon. Oh, I got a secret weapon. It's really not a weapon. It's just a really cool secret.
First, we'll let Allie go over her setup, and then I'll show you exactly how I get it in the bag. All right, it is your turn.
¿Cómo voy a hacer todo eso adentro?
You know I don't speak Spanish yet.
Speak Spanish yet?
Well, I've been talking to Rosetta.
Who's Rosetta?
Rosettastone. It's a language learning application, and they're actually the partner of this video. It's great because it teaches you to think in a language using visual and audio tools. Plus, it helps perfect your pronunciation with instant feedback.
It would be amazing if we both spoke Spanish.
That's what I was thinking, especially when we're traveling and you're always taking on the load of translating and helping with the kids. So this way, it'd be a team effort.
Let me see how it works.
Rosettastone uses dynamic immersion, which means instead of translating everything, you learn by pairing pictures with native speaking audio.
Esta muchacha es de Rusia.
So it's how we learned our first language, and it helps you learn faster and remember more. Plus, their speech recognition feature, True Accent, listens to how I pronounce words, and then it coaches me until I get it right. So if I'm saying something like hola, you tell me it's wrong.
Yeah, the accent and native speaker part sounds great.
See? And it really works well on the phone. I wanted to show you that too. Check out the feature in the extended learning section. A phrase book lets me learn all about practical situations like meeting people, being polite, and my favorite, time and money.
Of course.
This audio companion tool is chock full of lessons, so I can download them and have access to them when we're not connected. I can listen on the plane.
Nice. I'm excited to see how you progress.
If you want to get conversation ready and fit language learning into your busy life through commutes, in between meetings, or on your way to work, check out the exclusive link in my description or scan the QR code on the screen for 60% off a lifetime membership to Rosetta Stone and access to all 25 languages. The app lets you take your learning anywhere, anytime. All right, let's start packing. Overall thoughts, are you scared of the carry-on only?
Oh yeah, terrified. But I've had a couple days to try to figure it out, and I am actually more excited than scared now. This is everything I'm taking. Let's break it down into categories. We're gonna keep this simple, already packed them up in the packing cubes. underwear and socks, and bathing suits. First up are my pants. I have 3 pairs of pants to go out and a pair of denims. I have 3 skirts, and I have 3 athletic leggings from Viore. I'll also be wearing a pair of wide leg sweats for the plane. Okay, and then for my tops, I narrowed it down to 4 short sleeve shirts that I can wear to go out in the evenings or to go to lunches. And then I have 6 tank tops over here that I can use with my skirts or some of my nicer pants. And finally, I have 3 dresses that I really hope I can figure out how to fit in. Overall, I tried to create a capsule wardrobe throughout the summer, and I have pared down at least 3 or 4 times as I've been preparing. We have several seasons that we're spanning, and I'm hoping with some of these good base layers, I'll be able to mix and match outfits throughout the entire year. I kept it simple with the Toiletry pack out because we'll be buying items when we arrive. So for this starter kit, I got face lotion, sunscreen, toothpaste, a bar of soap to keep the liquids down, my razor, some body lotion, and a hairbrush. I also packed my makeup bag, some face wipes to stay fresh on the plane. And then as Gio mentioned, we have our new Surrey toothbrushes. Not a sponsor, but we're super excited to see how they function for us. My 2 funsy items, a Kindle and some chapstick.
So we're gonna have to buy things while we're there. As Ellie said, the most pared down version that we could get it to.
Yeah, and where we're going, we think we will have a lot of options. So instead of overpacking on this leg of the trip, we're gonna see what we find when we get out there as we need to get those things.
This is our secret weapon.
The vacuum pack.
I used to think these were kind of lame. Why would you use these? It is really the only way we have any chance of making this work.
For sure.
I have fully packed out the kids this morning. It worked, they're in, they're good. We've test packed, but this is also just gonna be live me packing, crossing my fingers. So if there's anything we can't fit, we will show you and tell you, but we're gonna try to get everything that we just talked about in the carry-on and the book bag. So Allie had to take a little hit and it's trying to fit some of our daughter stuff because we don't wanna deprive her of bringing clothes, and she's got these dresses. So I'm gonna try to finagle a couple more things in here. She just threw at me this pair of jeans. Let's see what I can do. These vacuum bags are more of an art than I thought, because they have to be even and then suck even. All right, it's looking good. My daughter's stuff didn't make the cut. Right. Allie is sealed. For the wandered bag, we got our umbrella, shoes in the bottom. We're gonna go bathing suits in this pocket. We got socks and underwear. We're gonna push that towards the bottom. And we have this nice Sandmark bag that is also a vacuum seal that we're gonna try to get in here, and I'm gonna strategically kind of pack towards the bottom, flatter on top, so we can hopefully get that to shut easily. Here's some of the leftovers that didn't fit in the suitcase. We wanted to go over this, we'll probably do another video on it, but Allie packed out this Tum Tuk sling as a med kit, which is really nice because it's gonna be easily accessible on the plane from our bag if we need it, and just a nice kind of starter med kit, way to keep it organized while traveling. All right, so a little room to spare. We gotta get Allie's shoes in here and a toiletry kit. This is gonna be intense. Check out there's a full pack out on my suitcase that just no clothes. So the smaller side with kind of the rails, that's my clothes side. We have another vacuum seal bag, this one by AirGoGo. AirGoGo has this nice pull zipper. That fits well on that side, and I still have this side to work with. What I like about these pack bag is these 2 separate compartments, so I can kind of zip this off. It's separate. Try not to pack this portion too much. As you can see, the length is serious. We're gonna have to get another universal adapter, this one from Epica that we enjoy. And then here we have a little external storage and organization. Nothing crazy, but this journal has been amazing. The 5-year diary, I do really wanna take that. I'm gonna try to get my extra pair of shoes in the kids' bag and 1 more dress for Allie. Well, number 1, we need to fit the air pumps and squeeze those in somewhere.
Oh.
It's better to be safe.
Oh.
This is small.
Yeah,
right?
but that's
One
not
fails.
prime real estate.
Yeah,
The over-ear headphones. It's not gonna make it.
That's a bummer.
I know. I like
You
these.
use those on
I was
flights.
thinking about clipping them on the outside of my
I
bag.
definitely think
See
you
what
should.
happens.
And if somebody steals them, well, you weren't going to use them for a year anyway, so.
All right, we're gonna clip them on the outside of the bag and see if we get stopped while we're boarding.
Here we are. 4 carry-ons, 4 book bags. We have arrived. We're at the airport. Carry-ons. Let's see if we can get to security. Let's see if they flag us for this dog situation. We did it, guys. We are off to the lounge now. I cannot believe we made it to the first checkpoint. Will we get the dog on? That's the question.
Look at those beauties. They fit so well in the overhead bin. And the dog that goes by Doggy, well, he really came in handy on the plane.
All right, y'all, flight 1 is done. We have one more flight, smaller plane. So let's see if all our stuff can make it on there. Then we have a ferry, so we're not done quite yet. We got some goodies in the bag. Cannot wait to show you what I was actually able to fit. We'll do an unpack once we get there.
Doggy made it on the second flight, safe and sound.
We made it. Woo-hoo. All right, thank you.
And check this out. Doggy was sitting next to a real dog on the ferry. We arrived in Greece, climbed our flights of stairs to our tiny little apartment, and we are finally here. If you made it this far, I truly appreciate it. Let me quickly go over a few of the fun items I was able to throw in there. For real, I have plans for this. Going to be involved in a future video. I needed it. It was a must pack. My running vest, over-ear headphones for me and the kids. We brought a few games to play, but this one specifically, Coyote, is really fun. It was designed by Tim Ferriss, and it is just a blast for us to play as a family, and my headlamp for morning or evening runs. If you're curious, Doggy made it, the whole trip, along with a few other of his friends. So for all of you saying that I could not pack in a carry-on and a backpack, I challenge you to give it a try. We are traveling with our kids for a long period of time, so it's important for us to keep them happy and bring things from home that make them feel comfortable because we want them to enjoy this experience just like we are. If you enjoyed this video, I think you really like this one, where I talk about 10 travel backpacks and you can make an educated decision on which one fits your travel needs the best. Or this video, where I talk about carry-on luggage and compare a $40 carry-on luggage all the way up to the premium $500-600 carry-on luggage that is the Carl Frederick. Thank you so much for being here. We'll see you next time.